I am rolling now. Do it again.
Yeah, well, that's not in my contract, so you can shove it. Hey! How are you? I'm Nathan Shelton, playing Arch in the soon-to-be hit web series, Epilogue. And today we're going to be taking a little walk around the Willowbrook set here, show you a few things behind the scenes. Are you ready? Come with me. Over here, we're going to start out with the best set in the whole Epilogue series, which is my desk. The only thing that I know we're missing here is my fish, which is Persephone Schrodinger Cthulhu. We all took turns naming him, her. I don't know, it's a fish, it doesn't matter. But the fish is, I guess, now deceased. No, I'm just teasing. They take it home every night so it doesn't get too cold and freeze here. But as you can see, there's a plethora of junk on Arch's desk here, painstakingly put in place every single time that we would come back for a weekend to shoot by Kat and her crack team of amazing artisans. Half of the stuff that you'll see here is actually stuff from my own house. It's pretty amazing how close the character of Arch and I are. This being one of the things. And then the other half, almost the other half of everything is Diana Botsford's, because she's a huge geek too. So we've got the Wally and stuff like that here. But you can see throwbacks to a lot of other pop culture things here, Star Trek, and this is from Angel. I actually threw some old Missouri State throwbacks in here as well. This is a mask that I wore in Apollo, which was another film made by Missouri State students that I had the honor of working on. So we kind of put in as many different kind of throwback things as we could on here. You'll see lots of movie references, and it's so easy to perform in a set like this when you have this to come into. It's pretty amazing. But they did a lot of great work here at Willowbrook. From what I understand, when they first came in, this whole place was completely dirty and disgusting, and the walls weren't painted. But as you can see, when you come in, they've really cleaned it up a lot. This is where Adam and Erica sat doing virtually nothing while we poured out our awesomeness onto the camera, and then they'd come up and say, no, that wasn't right. Let's do it again. And then they said, we got it. And then we come back the next weekend and do reshoots because we obviously didn't get it.
That's bullshit.
But this was a very interesting process because with the 3 cameras that we were using, it was shot very much like a soap opera is. Not that our acting was like soap opera acting, because it wasn't. But sniff your fart acting. We did have a few of those moments, I know, with lines. Oh, never mind, we won't do that. But anyway, but yeah, over here we've got, this is the main time travel lab set, which was pretty amazing. They ripped out parts of the ceiling and put the lights in here, and ordered a lot of this, made a lot of this. Some of the props that we were using, very exciting. They were actually props from Stargate Atlantis and Stargate SG-1, and got to like little light up. I think there was actually like a thermal detonator or something like that, but we didn't use it for that. But yeah, there's all sorts of cool little gadgets and gizmos over here. Somebody left a little coffee on the set. I wonder how long that's been here. It's probably growing something. You could use that as a petri dish. But yeah, lots of cool equipment. I mean, they went to so much trouble to, like, everything lights up and everything is like hyper detailed. How long did this take to get this all set up?
2 months.
2 months to set up this, and we basically shot here for 2 months now, right? Basically, and we keep coming back to it. But it's an amazing set. It's probably the coolest set that I've ever had the pleasure of being on, because it's just so easy to come in here and act and be immersed in the world. When you come over here, we've got Roz's desk. It's a little bit nicer than Arch's desk. She's a little bit more boring than Arch, I guess. You can see her nifty butterfly collection, and that actually kind of looks like Jordan. That's kind of weird. You know, she has like, I think that's supposed to be her father, but it says something kind of dark and strange about Roz's character that she's attracted to a man that looks just like her father. You might want to cut that out. But so this is Roz's desk, and you can see that very ordered and structured. And then over here we have the Uber Geeks desk. This is Rucker's desk, where Jordan spent a lot of his time. He has a little fake photo here that they had made with Cecilia, who plays his sister. And it it was a really fun time getting to act with Jordan. This is the first project that we've actually worked on together, and Jordan is my cousin. We grew up together. And so getting to work with him on this and actually play best friends in this was a lot of fun for me personally. And it better have been fun for him too. I'm going to kick his ass. So this is moving into Samay's desk, which is full of awesome stuff. And a virtual like candy store for Arch's character, or for my character of Arch. But when you come in here, like a lot of this stuff I think came from Diana Botsford's personal collection, which is pretty amazing stuff. A lot of this is really authentic on papyrus from Egypt, and then they've got, of course, different various artifacts from around the world. Some Hindu artifacts here. I kept teasing John during the shooting about stealing his little Vishnu, but the good part about working on this too is that all the actors we're all theater people, so we're all used to improvising with each other and everything. So when the camera wasn't rolling, we would stay in character and get into huge fights and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to act with these people. This is the clay plate. And basically it had to stay behind this glass the whole time because if you even looked at it funny, Kat would freak out. And she's the art director. She would freak out on us. And if we came into this room, she would run in here with like white gloves on and make sure that we haven't gotten too close to the plate. So we've kept this behind lock and key except for the few. Didn't we have like 8 of these made? I think we had
6.
6 or 8 of these made. So we get to break another one today because we're just doing the last of the pickup shots today. And I guess those takes that we didn't quite get right before that we apparently did. And over here, this was actually a fake lab area that usually would house the sound people hiding behind this counter with booms, right? Yeah, give it a shot. That's pretty much what he did. He just hung out back here. I think he fell asleep one time too. But I would come back here, they'd be like, oh, you're in the back lab. And basically I'd be coming back here with some beakers acting like I'm doing something and there's no lab back here. So that's the magic of filmmaking. As you can see, we just have some lights set up back here. But all in all, a really amazing place to work. And a lot of fun for an actor to just come in here and kind of immerse yourself in the world of Epilogue. I hope that everybody has as much fun watching this as we have had creating it.
And cue creepy?
Cue creepy?
Do the creep.
Do the creep. What's the creep?
Do the creep.
When you're rolling.
All right. Are you good?
You got like 2 seconds. Okay, now I'm ready.
All right. Oh, okay.
Last words of the boom man.
Yeah. Final 2 seconds. 2 seconds. It's like 5.5 minutes.
Hey, that's only David Bay time.
Yeah, it's true. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Adam, can I go? I think it just got burned. Okay, so now we've looked at the Willowbrook set, the main set, the time travel lab set here at the Willowbrook location. But I think it'd be interesting for you to see what kind of conditions that the actors and the crew members here on Epilogue, what we had to deal with. So follow me. This is an abandoned turkey factory. Sorry, it's a big, bright white light. Don't go into the light. Around here, we are heading to, oh look, what does this say? Danger, asbestos containing material, cancer and lung disease hazard. Do not disturb. Oh, somebody must have disturbed it. They take such good care of us here. And then as we're walking down this way, you see the creepy picture of turkeys on the wall. We're heading towards the makeup and wardrobe room where I spent the other half of my time because luckily on Epilogue I didn't only play Arch, I also got to make up all the actors. And this is Sam in here.
Oh, are we in here now?
No, I just showing everybody everything. This is the makeup room where we would spend hours and hours of makeup and getting into costume. And the days that we had tons and tons of extras out here, this place was packed to the brim with people getting dirtied up and lesions and buboes and all sorts of fun stuff. So this has actually felt like home for far too long, and I'm actually kind of excited to not call this home anymore. Want to say anything, Sam?
I second that.
Sam's getting ready for her last shooting today. We're doing some pickup shots.
I'm going to
It's all over for the character of Roz. Follow me. We're going to go to... We're now going to craft services. This is, I think, the one of 2 common rooms that every single person on Epilogue has been in. The other one is the outhouse outside. because there's no running facility here. So in here, this is where we ate, where they would have a giant smorgasbord food for us, where people that have kids would also be basically those of us that have kids. We would just kind of keep our kids locked up in here, watching movies and whatnot while we work. And in here, this is the producer's room, where we have the executive producers. And are you the production manager?
We got the production ticket.
We've got rap party tickets. Now it's official, gang.
We're all getting excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to not have to use a porta potty anymore.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the other common room I was talking about. Every single person involved with Epilogue has visited this room and that room.
Yeah.
At least
Gross.
on one occasion.
And this one smells slightly better.
Just
Yes.
slightly, though.
Not the party.
You can't tell,
Exactly.
but CB has a big BO problem. Just teasing. She's got oh, our boom guy just ran into something. That never happens.
No, never.
Here, follow me. We'll go out into the main garage. This is actually a pretty huge complex. There's a lot of various areas to get lost. If you go into the wrong area, you might
Say hi,
find
Jude.
some dead bits and pieces of birds or a dead homeless person. There's all sorts of fun stuff to discover here at Willowbrook. Bye. I don't know if you can see anything back here. It's probably too dark for the camera. But we're going to go into... this is where we shot The Future, isn't it? Like, you guys shot that in here, right?
Yep.
This is the pillar room. They've been burning stuff over here today. They were shooting pickups for the fire sequence in the first scene. Well, I think something just dripped from the ceiling into my coffee, so coffee's done. Can't trust that now. This place leaks really badly, and we were filming here during some pretty bad thunderstorms. But I don't know if you could pick up that high-pitched whine, but that's also incessant. As long as we're in the building, that thing goes off all the time.
It's great for sound.
Yeah, I'm sure it's wonderful for sound. Which we're probably gonna have to ADR the entire project. Which, you know, it's good for you guys. It'll be good reel material for you. Anyway, is there anything else that we should show them, or that they even want to see?
No, I think we should let the rest be a mystery to him.
I think so. And that's a wrap.
All right. Good.
And that's Blake. He's the Nazi on set.
I already got that.
He's the Nazi?
AKA script supervisor.
Yep, it's me. It's me. All right.
Are we still rolling?
And I think so.